Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the south side as the US player, we have Shalino Soros. Spawn on the north side as the Pan's Elite player, we have a Swordfish. Let's see now, going for early barracks, not big surprise. Second engineer, pretty standard. On the north side, what do we see? Panzer Grenadiers? Let's switch over to the Pan's Elite player. There is actually Kettengrad into Panzer Grenadiers. This is eye for some more aggressive capping pressure, then perhaps two squads of Panzer Grenadiers to engage. So yep, second squad of Panzer Grenadiers, just as I predicted. Over here, we will likely see we see a Jeep, not a rifleman. Kettengrad going around capturing some points. We got these engineers advancing forward.
We're Johnny on the spot with a 50. Jeep deployed.
That's a Jeep of a 30 cal, not a 50 cal. Has been deployed on out. And he is going to be start building up. Actually, he's building up some tank traps here. Is he trying to deny the capture by the Kettengrad? I guess so.
Where we headed?
Jeep doing some donuts, sort of. Not really. We do have these Panzer Grenadiers upgrade of G43s. They do spot the Jeep. And we've got this Kettengrad going around over here, trying to capture some of these points. We got this Kettengrad catching up the cutoff point as well. This Panzer Grenadier does force back the Jeep. He has both his Panzer Grenadiers in the center of the map. And we do have more production here, likely a third Panzer Grenadier.
Rifle squad, ready for action.
And the riflemen do come out as well. Likely we'll see out another squad of riflemen relatively soon. Probably just needs a bit more manpower for that. G43 squad is not capturing up the cutoff point there. Though it's nothing too cut off the moment because his opponent is captured this fuel point. Jeep has gone in quite deep, while both engineers captured the left side of the map. Does have these Panzer Grenadiers spotted, so now he's able to potentially rush forward, try to capture this cutoff point here. But this rifleman squad is charging forward, but it's going to get overwhelmed by the two Panzer Grenadiers, no problem. Though the Jeep is doing a good job of knocking around the Panzer Grenadiers, the Jeep still has plenty of health compared to the Panzer Grenadiers.
Losing ground out there.
Does manage to gun down one of the models, and looks like he's just going to drive away, let the engineers start repairing them up. If he was stuck around a little bit longer, he would notice that they have retreated back, so he potentially could get the cutoff point. Speaking of a cutoff point, the Kettengrad does decapture that point. The rifleman trying to gauge at long range. The other rifleman squad is still being reinforced, but will be able to reinforce from this barracks.
Base is under attack.
And it's getting some good damage there onto that Panzer Grenadier. Jeep has rolled on over here. And these engineers are charged on forward, trying to get the decapture, but they'll likely get overwhelmed by the Panzer Grenadiers.
Forward supply lines are broken.
Panzer Grenadier will escape on out of... Oh!
Annihilated.
The
We are losing a munitions sector.
engineer squad fully gets wiped out. Okay, I'm not sure what to say about that.
We're losing ground out there.
Scout here.
Jeep has not been repaired.
This is recon.
And we have the rifleman squad is pushing its way through this light cover, engaging the Panzer Grenadiers at long range. While this one is a little bit wounded as well. This one man will manage to escape on out there. Likely won't get wiped there. Rifleman eyeing to push on forward as well. Jeep could potentially bully around the Panzer Grenadiers. The Kettengrad could capture the point fine. It's not exactly critical that he stops that capture. Both Kettengrads are in this region here now, and now this rifleman is getting knocked around. Jeep is pitching some damage there onto the Panzer Grenadier. Does throw an Incendiary Grenade right there? Unusual time for an Incendiary Grenade. Viewpoint is being captured on up. We got these riflemen charging forward. The G43 squad does suppress that squad and throws out another incendiary grenade. He's spending his munitions. And seeing the Captain Grads are now repairing each other, he has gone for Tank Hunter Doctrine. Because Score Shortage allows him to plant booby traps, while the Luftwaffe ground forces allow him to get stealth Captain Grads, the repair ones for the Tank Hunter Doctrine. So we now know what doctrine the Panzer Elite player has gone for.
We're losing a strategic sector.
Munitions point is being captured on up. This Captain Grad's getting this cutoff point. This point has not been claimed just yet, and that is a lot of munitions now not claimed.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory out of
That
supply.
Panzer Grenadier is severely wounded.
We are under fire!
And we have the engineers now advancing forward. They do get some damage onto that Panzer Grenadier, but not a whole lot. That squad is just severely wounded. Maybe he has the base stage healing, because he really does need that. Another incendiary thrown. He is spending his munitions. Triage Center has been deployed on out. Jeep is advancing, trying to gauge that Captain
Forward
Grad.
supply lines are broken. We're losing a munition sector.
And the Panzer Grenadiers are falling on back. Over here, the Captain Grad are pushing the way forward, and the Flamer Squad will get inside the garrison, but he's not going to last all too long.
Scout on point. We're getting speed up!
Supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
We do have a supply yard deployed now. He's likely eyeing to see a motor pool relatively soon. I'm assuming motor pool. An early Greyhound is generally pretty standard against Panzer Elite, something to engage those 222s. Speaking of which, we got the Panzer Jaeger command, so we may see 222 relatively soon. It appears that he has 5 squads of Panzer Grenadiers currently out in the field. Ooh, those are wounded, and he does not have base healing. Riflemen do get some shots off there.
We are gunned up and good to go.
And the motor pool is complete. He's a little bit far away from fuel to get out a Greyhound. Rifleman is trying to eye this garrison. Can easily rip apart this a very low health squad. Does he manage target to it? He does receive a Incendiary grenade there. Does dodge it. Seems like a good time for a frag grenade as well. Flamer Squad's making advance. And we do also have some Teller mines deployed on out. He probably does not know what doctrine his opponent's gone for just yet. Does spot the Teller mine there, so now he definitely does. Trying to stop the sweep there, but these guys are so wounded they get annihilated by this Rifleman squad. This Rifleman's at Veteran C1 as well. Does sweep the Teller mine there, very nice. Both these Riflemen are quite wounded, so these the free pickings against the armored car. AT gun is being deployed now. He's trying to use a Jeep to body block to save his Rifleman. The Jeep doesn't really pan out being useful later on.
We are losing a sector.
222 has received only a small amount of damage so far. We do have this Rifleman model casualty on the ground, but doesn't have any medics to pick him up. The Captain Grad is captured at this point here. Jeep's trying to engage, but the armor car is in the region. And he will back away before receiving any autocannon fire there. Second armor car has been deployed now. It may be a really good idea to pull out some Greyhounds to help pursue them. And the 2-2 is falling on back. Jeep is receiving a bit of autocannon fire right there, while sending a lot of damage there on that Jeep. Jeep's also Veteran C1. You don't really see Veteran C on the Jeeps all too often, but let's get some engine damage there. He's actually staying quite a bit of beating there by the Jeep and the rifles. Or the AT guns also in the region.
On station.
You cannot call him a strafing run, but can that take out? It does take out the armored car.
Composition B is in. Troops can now make sticky bombs.
Does throw out incendiary grenade there. Doesn't get time to take throw a sticky bomb there onto that 2-2.
The men are formed up, sir.
Rifleman and Flamer behind this heavy cover.
AT here.
AT gun's definitely in a wrong angle to engage that armored car.
Guys, listen up.
Both his cannon guards are still alive. We still have some telemines deployed on out as well. Looks like the cannon guards are eyeing to repair this 2-2.
We're losing them as fast as we're getting them.
Way to go, engineers. We hold the point.
Ready for another beating.
He does have base healing at home, which is very important because he's been quite wounded for quite some. A lot of his units were quite wounded this entire game. One Panzer truck has been deployed on out. Rifleman squad will receive some fire upon retreat. There are 2 rifleman squads here, both from Veteran C1. That looks like a good sticky bomb. It doesn't have enough munitions for a sticky bomb, actually. Which actually may give him the false solution that he doesn't have a sticky bomb research just yet.
Jerry didn't even notice.
Panzer truck's making its way forward. There's a second M1 AT gun has been deployed. Rifleman is behind a bit of light cover there. Panzer truck hitting the hay bales. Incendiary grenade thrown. And he late response there, so he did sustain a bit of damage there.
Observation posts report we are losing.
And he does find a US landmine there, but nothing there to capitalize on it. We do have the Panzer Grenadiers eyeing to engage these AT guns, trying to destroy them, because Panzer truck can get some good damage from the gun themselves if he can manage to roll a hit.
Get your kids form up. Taking fire. Take cover.
Does throw on incendiary grenade there, but complete whiff. Riflemen are advanced as well, trying to get some good hits there. Good flanking opportunity. This Rifleman squad is trying to go forward for a sticky bomb. Maybe he'll get it. The hay bale does go down to the AT gun, while these guys are getting some good damage onto them. The other hay bale does go down to the AT gun. Does use his suppressive fire there with the G43 squad, suppressing that rifleman. Now Vet 2 rifleman is charging on forward. This engine's still damaged. He hasn't had time to repair it up all the way. On the right side, we do have this armor car advancing. These Kaliningrads are just sort of the edge of the map. Gets some good hits there on the AT gun and rotates the gun the wrong way. He definitely needs to keep those engineers alive just for minesweepers, or he could just not deploy out anything that takes a land that could be tripped landmines. Sniper being deployed on out against armor cars. Could be useful against the Panzer Grenadiers, but it has to make sure it doesn't get chased down by an armored car.
Enemy unit down.
That's a lot of incendiary grenades. Looks like one of the Kaliningrads do go down to that AT gun. It gets fully immobilized there. Which actually doesn't show the wheels going red or anything like that. AT gun advancing, trying to pursue that armored car. But does get decrewed there because he did run through that incendiary effect, and then incendiary effect still going on, I believe.
Enemy unit down.
Armor car does go down to that AT gun. AT gun will get decrewed once again. And the Patriot does get a decent splash hit there onto the Jeep. This engineer squad still alive, has not been forced back. AT gun does get a good hit there onto the armored car, and the flamer does have higher armor penetration, and does take out the armored car there. So both armored cars are now down. And now, without any armored cars, the sniper can just pick away without having anything chasing him down. At least based on wheels. AT gun does get decrewed there. Maybe a good idea to use these Pantrix to focus them down. Because with 3-man squads, he can't really capture them.
Taking the shot.
It looks like the Panzerschreck squad will fall back.
Losing a victory point. We are losing a victory point.
Flamer squad does get some melee suppressed and pinned. And another incendiary grenade thrown.
Contact with one of our sectors.
He is throwing those incendiary grenades like crazy.
It's a goddamn hornet's nest here. Sniper deployed.
Second sniper has been deployed. That could be a lot of good hits there onto the Panzer League player. We do got another telemine deployed on out.
Look alive, people! We got ground infantry! I got a bad feeling about this, Sarge!
Sniper still firing away. Good hits there. Now he's aware about the second sniper. We may see a sticky bomb here. Armor car trying to advance on forward. And he's a bit late on the sticky bomb. There's one sticky bomb there. That scout sniper does fall back.
Enemy unit down.
And there goes that armor car. Riflemen and engineers still engaging on the front line. These Panzer Grenadiers
Grenades have arrived.
will likely need to fall back.
Engineers getting the piss pounded out of us!
And there's only one model with that squad. Even the 2-man squad is a little bit vulnerable to the snipers.
Observation posts report we are losing a sector.
Another armor car is charging forward. We may see a sticky bomb there, but that road allowed him to run by quite easily. Sniper does deactivate camouflage there for a brief moment, and the flamer is getting some good hits there. May find the squad. Oh, sniper went down over here.
Hostiles are winning the battle. Base is
Get
under
back in the
attack.
fight! You maggots wanna live forever?
Does retreat back with that sniper. Hasn't been able to get a sticky bomb off on that
Supply lines are
2-2, and he has deployed a Greyhound, but does have to be very careful with these teller mines. AT gun has been claimed. Greyhound charging forward, may find that teller mine. Greyhound fires and gets a kill there. Avoids the
Enemy
teller
unit
mine.
down. Forward supply lines are broken.
I didn't see anything like hacking. He may think he got some map hacks there for avoiding that teller mine, but even then, he had the minesweeper out this earlier. He may go to like a maximum region where he feels safe, not pushing forward. He may just got lucky. Doesn't means instant sign for a hacker.
Veteran see.
And that's the end of the replay. Looks like he's backed out of the game. Well, thank you for watching this.